come together not to mark the start of a relationship, but to recognize a bond that already exists. It is their love that has led them here today, and while love is the foundation of a strong marriage, a happy marriage requires more than just love. Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. Devotion, joy, and love can only grow if you nurture them together. In the art of marriage, it is the little things that matter.
I remember when Noni or Carol first met Lauren. And that evening when Lauren left, Noni came up to me and said, "You know, Lena, that little Lauren seems so sweet. Seems like she's got a good heart." And I said to her, "Really, Noni, do you want to know what Lauren's last name is?" And she said, "What?" I said, "Bonagore, Bonacor." And Bonagore translates into good heart.
Love changes everything. I see my life in daydreams. Little scenes of you and me. There you are singing to me. Soft little melody.
You've accomplished so much, and I really am very proud to call you my sister. Although we're both grown up, married, work, live an hour apart, and have crazy busy lives, I feel like we're closer than ever. Lauren, even if I could show everyone all of our home videos, photo albums, texts, and everything else we send to each other over Snapchat, no one would understand our silly and crazy relationship, but it's perfect because it's ours. I know George has put in his time, and now Mike, it's your turn. Yes, we talk strange to each other. We pick things up with our toes. We're extremely annoying when we're together, but also very funny.
Left you lonely. Overnight anymore. I was made to love you strongly.
You're always critical of girls your brother brings home because you expect nothing for the best for them. But Justin and I and our parents never hesitated about Lauren. Not once. She's lighthearted, knows what she wants, bakes really damn good cookies, cuts really good hair, comes from a very loving and welcoming family, and we know she has changed Michael to a more improved version of himself.
Joy to wake up to your sticky notes that read what I can and cannot eat, telling me you love me and kissing me every morning and when you come home from work. See you soon, but not soon enough. Love you so much.
I can't wait to see you. I know you're going to look absolutely beautiful. And I can't wait to see what lies ahead. I love you so much.
could watch you for a lifetime. You're my favorite movie, 1,000 endings. You mean everything to me.
It is learning to compromise because it's better to bend than to break. It is having the grace to forgive and forget. It is needing one another, but not out of weakness, and wanting one another, but not out of necessity. It is standing together to face life's challenges because two are stronger than one. It is doing things for each other, not in the feeling of duty or sacrifice, but in spirit of joy.
You are a cinema, a Hollywood treasure. I love you just the way you are. A cinema, a cinema. Stars spell out your name like a science fiction drama.
Lauren, will you have this man to be your husband, to share your lives together in the covenant of marriage? Will you love him, respect him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health? Stand by him in good times and in bad, forsaking all others, and be faithful to him as long as you both shall live.
You are a cinema, I could watch you forever. Action, thriller, I could watch you forever. You are a cinema, a Hollywood treasure. I love you just the way you are. A cinema, a cinema. A cinema, a cinema. A cinema, a cinema. A cinema, a cinema.
Michael, will you have this woman to be your wife, to share your lives together in the covenant of marriage? Will you love her, respect her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, to stand by her in good times and in bad, forsaking all others, and be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I will.
This is a moment of celebration. Let it also be a moment of dedication, of dedicating yourselves to nurturing your love and always working on your marriage, whatever the challenges you may face. To the family and friends gathered here together today, you form a community of support that surrounds Michael and Lauren. Each of you, by your presence here today, is called upon to uphold them in loving each other. Always stand beside them, never between them. Offer them your love and support, not your judgment. Encourage them when encouragement is needed, and listen to them when they ask for advice. In these ways, you can honor their marriage.
Take this ring.
As a seal upon the marriage vows,
Seal upon the marriage vows.
I have spoken,
I have spoken.
and as you wear it,
And as you wear it,
may it be a reminder
may it be a reminder
of how much I love you,
of how much I love you.
not only on this day,
Not only on this day,
but every single day of your life.
but every single day of your life.
Michael and Lauren, today you've chosen each other before your family and friends and begin your married life together. For all the tomorrows that follow, you will choose each other over and again in the privacy of your hearts. Through the comforting of loving arms, may you always find a safe place to call home. I, Thomas A. Gilby, a Justice of the Superior Court of Justice, by the authority vested in me by the Province of Ontario, do hereby pronounce you, Michael and Lauren, to be married, and I declare you husband and wife. Michael, you may kiss your wife.
Don't seem to let go. Make your voice break. Sing it out.
So Mike called Justin and I and wondered if we wanted to be MCs for the wedding. I asked him, what are the details and plans for the wedding? Mike's response, I don't know, ask Lauren. Mike says, well, we won't be doing grace before meals since we aren't marrying in a church. Lauren's screaming in the background. What are you talking about? Yes, we are. Mike, okay, never mind. Ask Lauren. I asked him, will we have to introduce everybody for the night? And of course, the answer was, ask Lauren. So clearly, when you need an answer from these two, just go straight to Lauren. She's wearing the pants. And in the end, we weren't even emceeing the night at all.
Growing up, your parents would always tell you to find someone that will take care of you, someone who can fix things, work with their hands, cut the grass, fix a leaky faucet, and of course, kill those evil spiders running across the floor. Well, Mike, you found her. I know my sister extremely well, and I know she'll take good care of you. Mike, I've known you since high school, and I can tell by your groomsmen and all of your friends here today, which, by the way, feels like a high school reunion, that you're an amazing friend. Your honesty, loyalty, and compassion for others is really evident here tonight.
Beautiful daughter-in-law and daughter. You look absolutely stunning today. You have brought so much happiness into our lives, and even more into my son's, Michael's life. Thank you. Oh, and I just wanted to thank you, Lauren, for including me when we went shopping for your wedding gown. Thank you. On behalf of Mario and I and Darren and Justin, we want to welcome you to our family. Mrs. Arcaro.
You look so wonderful in your dress. I love your hair like that. The way it falls on the side of your neck, down your shoulders and back. We are surrounded by all of these lights and people.
From the first day we met you, we knew immediately that you were a perfect fit in our family. You and Lauren have shown an improvement that proven that you are a great team. You both work hard for what you want to in life, and we are both so happy that you found each other.
So in love, so in love, so in love, 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 so in love. You look so wonderful in your dress. I love your hair like that. And in the moment I knew you better.
I said, Lauren, you look absolutely gorgeous tonight. I met Lauren about 8 years ago in Vegas, and let me tell you, little sister, 8 years has done a lot. I have watched you grown from a hula hoop competition winner to a successful entrepreneur. I am so proud of you and what you've accomplished. I love you very much, and this is only the beginning. I love you very much, and I'm always here for you no matter what you need. You know that.
We are so fortunate to have our two amazing daughters, two wonderful son-in-laws who completed us and our precious Penelope. The only problem, the son-in-laws are Leaf fans. We gotta change that, make them Hawk fans. We wish your grandparents could witness this day to see what a beautiful woman you have become. But one thing I do know is that Noni will be the first one dancing on the tables tonight.
Raising 3 sons have been a lifetime of laughter and joy. Michael was always a happy baby, and he was always our comedian, as you can tell. I'll never forget one day, the boys were into the Ninja Turtles. And Michael dressed up as Michelangelo, of course, running around the house with his bandana and his nunchucks. Mario and I were sitting in the rec room, and all of a sudden we looked up, we heard a huge crash. What the heck? We looked up. I guess what he did, he was running around the house, and he lifted the floor rad, thinking it was a manhole. And he jumped into it. And all we saw was his little leg dangling above us.
I still remember a time at Brock when you were too cheap to pay for parking and you decided to set up shop across the street. So one day I called Mike. I said, hey, what are you doing for lunch? And he says, come around to the back of Tim Hortons. I'm parked there, and to pop the back hatch. So I walk across the street and I see his parents' massive Lumina van backed into the corner. So I go around back, I pop the hatch, and what do I find? Mike has his own personal office with a blow-up couch, a desk, a chair, a bookshelf, and he has Rose City pizza boxes everywhere in this place. I looked at him, I said, "What's going on with you, man? Are you all right?" Now I want to fast forward to the time when Lauren came into the picture. When they first met, our friend Mike was living with Keith, and he was eating frozen dinners and staying out to odd hours of the night, drinking OV. I still remember the day when Mike told me he started seeing Lauren and bringing her around. In a very short period of time, Mike was now wearing skin-tight red jeans. He was working out daily, and his hair transformed into this phenomenal flow now.
Lauren, Dan and I always wanted a sister, and now we have two. So yeah, Michael has become high maintenance, and to cap it off, a more recent story that all of the grooments may be familiar with from our trip to Mexico. You see, the maximum weight your luggage can be is 50 pounds. Our whole group had no issues at all. I placed my luggage on the scale, and it was well below the max. And finally, Michael goes. His luggage is 63 pounds. 13 pounds over. We went for 4 nights. He opens his luggage, pulls out a bag, hands it to me, and asks me to place it in my luggage. Frantically and without question, I opened my luggage and put it inside, and soon realized what was in it. Out comes Michael's beauty products, including his hairdryer from home. 13 pounds. I think Lauren forgot to remind Michael that hairdryers aren't a thing of Canada, and that hotels in Mexico also have them. The funny part being is Mike ended up pleasantly surprised that the hairdryers in Mexico were even better than his. And to top it off, he also had me stuff 7 of these hats inside my carry-on. Bass Pro hats, 1 for each day, even though we were only there for 4 nights.
Michael, as our brother, we couldn't be more happy for you to have met someone so special as Lauren and for you to be so happy. Right from the first moment that you brought her home, we knew she was the one. Lauren, we can now call you our sister-in-law, and we'd like to now officially welcome you into our family, even though you have been part of the family for quite a few years. Congratulations to you both. We wish you all the happiness and health for the future. Cheers.
This is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. This is gonna be the best day of my life. My I hear it calling outside my window. I feel it in my soul. The stars were burning so bright.
It was the little things that attracted me to her right off the bat. You have such a good heart. You are everything I've been looking for and more. You allow me to be myself and bring out the best in me. You continue to put others before yourself, and your large social network is a reflection of who you are as a person. I hope it doesn't get old since I tell you every day, but I truly love you so much.
Michael, you are the love of my life, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. I know we will look back on this day forever as one of the greatest milestones on our journey. Together, here's to you, here's to us, here's to the party getting started. Cheers!